Good evening and welcome to the Global Online Giants Academy. Thank you so much for coming in, everyone. Just getting set up here for a bit. I am just trying to check that the poll is on, confirm that we are live and we are looking good and I'm not like in your face. And yeah, so I just have to check those things. I look like overly exposed. I need to like say that I can change this. I mean, some bad cough because I was out in the cold. Usually this happens like when I've been in the cold for a bit, it starts feeling like hold on, let me see that this can be adjusted. Hey Jaden, how are you doing? Jaden, welcome, Jaden. Nice to see you. How are you feeling 1 week after graduation? I don't know what's going on with my sorry guys, I have to refresh this. I'm coming back. All right, it is working now. Yeah, I was trying to get my the visuals are not looking so good, so I had to like make sure that they are edited and stuff. Let me get my coffee. My throat is feeling very weird because I think I was my chest was exposed, and that's why I'm wearing like a jacket in the live stream today. But you know what? We got this. We got this. We got this. I need to make sure that I stay away from the camera because I'm always like bringing my face close to the camera like this. So I need to make sure that my face is away from the camera. Let me get the music. Let me get the music on and then we can start. Welcome to the Garden Show, where we'll help you grow on YouTube. We'll teach you how, so come on, let's go. Live stream tutorial. Okay, let's get some coffee and then I'll be back shortly. Like, share, subscribe, let the dog flow. Learn the tricks of the trade, we'll take you to new heights. From editing techniques to creating stunning lights. Goldie's got your back, we'll be your guiding lights. Join the conversation and let's take flight. Welcome to Gaga, the place where dreams come true. Live stream with us, we're here to help you learn, grow and share. That's what we love to do. Hit that like. Coffee is ready. Subscribe. Let's make it through. I have coffee, I have my notes. Yeah, and then we need to turn off this light. Perfect. I am ready. I am ready now for the session. Happy Wednesday. Happy almost said happy new week. Happy Wednesday. Happy second week of June. Everybody is joining the live stream. Thank you so much for your for your commitment. You always like coming for this weekly hangouts where we like explore different like YouTube features that you can use just to make sure that at least we are like improving our channels. So today I wanted to explore a totally different feature that somebody brought to my attention due to public demand, and the auto dub feature, and that's what we are going to like explore today. So whichever part you're watching me from, whichever part of the world you're watching me from, welcome. I see Hub Interactive in the building. Thank you so much, Jaden, for popping in as well. We are going to make sure that we make it it's going to be a very short class, but it's going to be very sweet. Like you guys are going to appreciate why this feature is like a game changer, especially for your channels, and why you guys need to like explore using this feature for purposes of like improving like your channel. That is going to be the that is going to be the class, that is going to be the lesson, and I hope you'll be able to like enjoy. Right, so I think I've set up everything. The music, I hope it's not too loud. Let's see whether I can reduce it a bit. And then we can get started in a few minutes. This music is too loud, yeah? It's too loud, it's too loud, it's too loud, it's too loud. The auto dub feature. The auto dub feature. Let me see whether this is good. I'm sure my face is frozen. I'm sure my face is frozen. So let me see. Let me hope I'm not like. Let me unfreeze myself. Gmail does this a bit like when you when you let's say like for example you go to a different tab and then like looking at something else, it totally freezes your face on the screen. So you end up looking like you're doing the green screen thing that people usually do on these YouTube streets. But you know what? We are going to make sure that we can get this curriculum over and done with in the next in the next like 1.5 hours. I think I think it should be done in the next 1.5 hours. It should be very possible to be able to like go through this feature for the next. I'm having like an irritating. Yeah, I was saying in the next like 1.5 hours, we should be able to like navigate this feature. I hope I've turned on the ads. I hope everything is working fine. I hope you guys can see me. Let me just confirm that the live stream is running. Um, 'Cause sometimes you may be seated here talking to yourself and the live stream is not even doing anything, you know? So ads are adding. Like, interact with the poll, interact with the poll, interact with the poll. I needed to confirm that it is working and it is working well. Interact with the poll and let me know that you've used this feature before. Let me see that I can go back here. That like, share, subscribe. Let's get into love and share. Hit that like, share, subscribe. Let's get it in. That's what we like to do. Hit that like, share, subscribe. Yeah, I love this song. Oh my goodness. Let me see if I can hear this. Then I see that I can turn on this. Oh yeah, I'm trying to look for my control room. I don't know, it disappeared. It just went off for some reason. I don't know, it went. Perfect. I think it's working now. Let me see what you guys are saying on the poll. So when I look at the poll, I want to see Streamer does this new feature. I want to see whether it works. Streamer has been sharing all these amazing new features. It's insane. So I wanted to see whether it works. Let me see whether I can get this feature to work on my site. It has like the poll feature. It has these widgets. Trying to check my media assets and stuff, and then we see how this goes. And let's see this. Let me just share my studio and see a few things here. I don't know whether the auto dub feature is working. I needed to get my notebooks here. There's a video I was trying to like edit so that I see whether the auto dub is like working or it's going to, or I'll have to like do it separately. So let me just see whether it has processed. Let me say that it has processed, and I'm going to share my screen a bit. Let me say that I can share the screen. You guys will be able to see. So the video details. These are the video details, and then let's see languages. It's published. Perfect.
Subscribe and let's make it through. Welcome to the Garden Show, where we'll help you grow on YouTube. We'll teach you how, so come on, let's go. Live stream tutorials, the secrets we will show. Hit that like, share, subscribe, and let the Gaga flow.
Okay, it's working. It's working. It's working. It's working. I got it to work. Oh my goodness. I've been waiting for this video to process for the last, I think, 30 minutes. But eventually it has processed, and I think it's going to be a good, it's going to be a good place to start the class. It's working. It's working. Let me add my name here. Go girl. It's working. It's working. The video is working, guys. It looks amazing. Helen Akoya, welcome, welcome, Helen. Nice to see you, Helen. I can show you what I was explaining to you earlier. So, Helen, in case you want to turn off that thing, I hope you are seeing the screen. So, Helen, just go to your studio, your settings. Wait, what am I doing? Go to your settings here, Helen. Go to the YouTube settings, not the videos. Of course, video never has settings. So just go to the settings here. Click on channel, and then click on advanced settings, and then you can turn off the thing here. You can turn off the auto. You can uncheck this box. Once you uncheck this box and then you click save, you are home and dry. So that is the best way of going about it, Helen. But otherwise, I have done my experiment, and I've discovered the mistakes people normally make in this. People normally make using this particular feature. So it's going to be an amazing chat. And guys, already 15 minutes. I'm going to start my class. The rest will find us when we've already started, so that we can navigate through this. But thanks so much for those who have stopped by. Thanks so much for those who have voted on the poll. Thank you so much for those who are watching in the bushes without greeting the professor or the president. Out of the poll that I'm seeing on the screen, I asked you guys, have you used the auto dubbing feature yet? 50% of you say yes, you're already using it. 17% of you say you have access but haven't tried it yet. 17% of you say you're waiting for access. And then 17% of you are saying that this is the first time you're hearing about it. Let me wait for the poll. Let me wait for the votes to get to about 10, and then once we get to 10, we'll be able to start the class and then navigate this feature, because this feature I think has been bothering a number of us, and that is what I wanted us to explore today. In the class, it's called the auto dubbing feature. It's called the auto dubbing feature. Helen Akoya says, thank you so much. Let me do that thing right now. You're most welcome, Helen. And I'm waiting for my live streams to process as well. My live streams are also processing, so that I was trying to check the auto dub feature on my live streams. It was not available because I'd turned it off. Another thing, Helen, you can do, Helen, another thing you can do is do this. Let me so that I can show you the screen. You can turn them on, but let it give you the option to manually review the settings. You can do this. You can select the manually review the tabs before publishing this way. And then you select you want to review the dubbed in all languages or experimental languages. This is what was making me, you cannot see dubs on my channel because I selected the manual review before publishing. But now it appears to be working. I want to see whether it's going to work on the live streams because initially I was struggling to get the dubs to work on the live streams because I'd selected that feature of manually review the dubs before publishing. And that I think was the problem right there. So you can play around with these settings, Helen. I think it's going to give you some bit of, it's going to make your life a bit easy so that you don't feel like you're being attacked. All right. Um, Guys, I cannot shout today. I don't know. I just started coughing here like crazy before I came to the live stream. The devil is a liar. I need my voice. My voice is like my voice is like my money maker on YouTube, you know? My voice is my money maker on YouTube. If I lose my voice on the day I'm having a live stream, it's a problem. It's a problem. But so in case I go mute or something like that, just bear with me. It's because I allowed the cold to get. This is what happens when you grow older. I allowed cold to get into my chest. The moment it's very chilly in this, it's very chilly at this time of the evening from where I am. So the moment I start walking around in a t-shirt or a vest, and then the cold hits my chest, I get into trouble. I start coughing like crazy. My throat starts like, I feel like I'm suffocating or something like that. But the moment I like warm up, I put on some socks, I slip onto those nice warm, the slippers you use to walk around the house. It's amazing. It just totally changes. It even makes me like sleep better. So bear with me for that. But yes, so Helen, that's an option that you can try. And then Helen says, "I don't want that thing. Honestly, I don't need it. I don't need any option. That thing has given me nightmares." It's not a bad thing, Helen, because YouTube says that it actually like helps you improve the views on your channel. It helps you improve like the geography of the people who are watching you. So it's not entirely like bad. It's not entirely like a bad thing. It's something that you can just like try and then see how it works. If it doesn't work for you, then now you can reassess. But it's a feature that I think I wouldn't like totally discount. I think I would explore and see whether I would explore and see whether it is something that you can use to refine the videos and then take it from there. But the reason you are getting those things on your videos is because for you, you just said allow them to automatically dub. You gave the automatic option for the dubs, but you need to like make up your mind and see whether this is something that you want to do or this is something that you're going to like be making a decision for every single time. Right. Okay. So that said, and without further ado, guys, let us start the class. Let me turn on the music, turn off the music a bit so that we put some music that is good for learning. Music that is good for learning. Let me see this. Let me see how you guys are voting on the poll. I want to see how we are doing on the poll. Okay. I will reduce that music a bit just to put in something by the fireplace. Okay, that's good music for. Okay, I think I've reduced the music a bit. Yeah, so now we should be able to be okay. We should be audible. Music should be audible now. All right, guys. So welcome once again to the Global Online Just Academy. This is the first class I'm sharing with you guys in the month of June. I know last week we were busy just having a chat. We did a very nice question and answer session where we were like exploring. We did a very nice question and answer session where we were exploring. What were we exploring last week? We explored a lot of things. We were answering your questions, and then I used your questions to like get. I used your questions to like get ideas of some of the things that you guys normally have a problem with on these YouTube streets. And that is what you were trying to solve last week when you guys came to the academy. So today I want us to explore something a little bit different. Today I want us to like look at this auto dub feature. This topic, the first time I ever heard about it was like last year, but I never paid so much attention to it until Helen Akoya, my managing mod, reached out to me. This was like last week. I said, Goga, you need to talk about this thing. You need to talk about this thing. And this was very important because we were over at Miss V NYC's live stream, and Miss V was like telling me, Goga, thank you for the advice you gave me about the videos, but when I was playing those videos, I could not understand what was going on when it came to the audio on those videos. It sounded like it sounded very weird because it was a very different language that was being spoken from what I was saying. And that is the auto dub feature. When you turn on the auto dub feature, it literally translates what you're saying in a number of languages. By now, YouTube has already programmed over 27 languages on the auto dub feature. So what happens is that when somebody comes and replays your video and you've turned on that feature, it can give them an option to play that video or that video in several languages. It can be Arabic, it can be Russian, it can be French, it can be German, it can be Hindi, it can be Indonesian language, quite a number of them. It can be Tamil. It gives you like a raft and like it's a raft of and a long list of languages that you can translate your video into to listen to somebody. So what I did, I got a number of channels here that I'm going to use as an example. I got about six channels that I'm going to use as an example for a demonstration, and I'm going to start with Helen's. I don't know, Helen. I hope you've not turned off that feature. I wanted to go and start with Helen's channel because Helen's channel has already was the first place I went and interacted with that feature, and it was like a very fascinating thing to see in terms of how the auto dub feature works. And then the next thing we are going to do, so I'm just going to take you through some few notes. I will not take like long on the notes. I will take about 10 minutes on the notes. And then after the notes, we are going to go to like live demonstration. We are going to look at a number of channels so that you guys see how it works. And then I'm going to show you how to activate that feature on your studio. Most of you should be able to have the auto dub feature. It's just that most of you have not selected the correct settings. So you may find that you're not able to have the auto dub feature. And then, so it's important for you to like tap. Thank you, Helen, for that. Don't turn it off because I want to use your channel as an example. East African Workout Girl, welcome, East African. How are you doing, sis? Thank you so much for coming in. We are just starting the class. You're not late. Welcome, East African Workout Girl. How are you doing in terms of the progress? Just let me know. Let me not ask loud. How are you doing in terms of the progress? So this feature was launched, it was, I think, early 2025. It was last year when YouTube first introduced the auto dub feature. And it introduced it to like a very few channels. I think back in the day, I think it was only channels that were monetized that were getting this feature. Only channels that were monetized were getting this feature back in the day. But eventually, like they rolled it out to, I think, everyone. So I think as at 2026, everyone has access to the auto dub feature by YouTube. So no one has an excuse. I think so long as you have access, unless maybe you're a channel with less than 1,000 subscribers and you don't have access to the advanced features yet, I think everyone already has access to this feature. And we are going to like go through the YouTube studio so that you guys can see how to turn on that particular feature, and then make sure that you use this feature either for your purposes, or if you don't like it, again, the jury is still out there. It's not, most people don't like the feature because most people don't like the feature because maybe their niche does not like really obligate them to translate whatever they are saying in different languages. The feature also has certain weaknesses. You will not find auto dubs on a video that is more than 120 seconds. Sorry, minutes, 120 minutes. You will not find the auto dub feature in a video that is more than 120 minutes. And that's like a 2-hour video. So if you have a video that is 2 hours, if you have a live stream that is 2 hours, you cannot like do the auto dub thing. But in case like the video is in case the video is like be is like less than 2 hours, and videos are very easy for you to see the auto dub feature, especially if you have enabled that feature. For videos, it's very easy to see them, but for like videos that are longer than 2 hours, it's going to be a problem. So you may not be able to like find them. And then another weakness with this feature is that it is still not available to like everyone. Remember, it's an advanced YouTube feature, so they are rolling it out very progressively. So they're rolling it out very progressively, and they're not going to like they've not yet like rolled it out to a lot of people. Number three, a lot of people don't know that they have the auto dub feature on their channel. A lot of people don't know this thing. Um, as I said, it was launched last year around February. 1 year later, they've given it to now every content creator on YouTube. So every content creator on YouTube now has access to the auto dub feature. I think everyone has it, and that's why I think you guys will have to like tell me on the chat whether you can see it on your channel. Everybody should now be able to like have that feature on. To most people, it comes out. It's automatic. So in case you're the one in case you don't want those auto dubs, you have to turn it off yourself. But for most people, it's automatically set by YouTube, and that's why it can be a bit problematic because some people don't like that auto dub feature. Some people like it. Some people don't even have an idea what it is. Some people even have no opinion when it comes to that auto dub feature. So we are going to like see we are going to see the merits of turning it on. We are going to like have a discussion in terms of whether it is even important to turn it on. But essentially, what is the auto dub feature? The auto dub feature is essentially just let me see if I can pull up the definition on the screen. So it is just a feature. It's an AI powered feature that generates translated audio tracks in different languages to make your videos more accessible to viewers around the world. Let's say, for example, I speak English. You know, I'm from an English-speaking country. So if I record my videos in English and I have turned on the auto dub feature, what will happen is that in case somebody is watching me from India and my auto dub feature is on, they can watch me. They can listen to what I'm saying in Hindi. It will translate automatically into Hindi. In case somebody, let's say, is watching me from France, I'm speaking English, and somebody is watching me from France, they can easily change my video to French, and it will automatically play my video it will play whatever I'm saying in French. Even this live stream, the moment I finish this live stream and the auto dub feature is on, anybody who comes and plays the replay of this live stream and they will see that I've auto dubbed this live stream, they'll be able to like hear me speaking in a language of their choice, whether it is Russian, whether it is Polish, whether it's Vietnamese, whether it is, you know, any language, whether it's Korean, you can even hear me speak in Korean, in case like the feature is turned on. So essentially, that is what auto dubbing is. Like, it just translates your audio tracks. Remember, we have always had subtitles. In the past, we always used to have subtitles which you could change, because even subtitles, you can change them into whatever language you want. But now with the auto dub feature, it changes what you are saying. Let's say, for example, you are talking. It will change whatever you are saying into the language of the person who is watching you. So that is why it says that it makes your video more accessible to viewers around the world. Let's say, for example, I want my video to be watched in Korea. Or let's say, for example, I want my video to be watched in Sweden or Finland. I can easily turn on the auto dub feature so that anybody who is playing my video and they are seated in like Finland, or they are seated in Sweden, they can easily like listen to me speaking based on that language. That is what the auto dub feature does. So it makes your video literally accessible to anybody around the world. But there's a limit. YouTube has not yet like done a lot of languages. As I said, YouTube has only done like 27 languages so far. So we have like very many languages around the world. There are so many like languages. People speak like not millions, but there are thousands of languages around the world. So that already tells you that there's a weakness when it comes to this auto dub feature. But they're like working on it. That's what they say. They're refining it, and they're going to make it easily available to like a number of. They're going to make it available to like a number of the geography around the world, whether you are trying to target an audience from like let's say for example you are targeting an audience from, give me a country. Let's say for example you want to target an audience from let's say Asia. Let me pick an Asia. Let's say Japan. In case you want to target like an audience from Japan, you can use the auto dub feature to like let the Japanese people watch your video in Japanese. And the only thing I like about this auto dub feature is the fact that you can go and copy paste subtitles. You can go copy paste description. You can go copy paste a title. It can translate for you video titles and descriptions into whatever language you want. And that is the most beautiful thing about it. So we are going to talk about that benefit of the auto dub feature. In case like you want to do a video in a totally different language and even change things like the description and the title, it's going to like help you see how you can. I'm going to show you you can copy paste. You can copy paste those things using the auto dub feature. It's a very beautiful thing. Hey Q, how you doing, Q? Welcome, Q. Nice to see you. Q, keep up the challenge. I'm seeing you are doing the challenge every single day. I caught you yesterday on your day number. Yesterday was your day number like 8. Welcome, Q, and thanks so much for like really I like how you've been showing up on that challenge. I'm also trying, Q. Today I was so late I could not like because today I woke up so late and I was going to work. I could not do my yoga in the morning. But when I came back home, I did my yoga, and then I uploaded it as a video. I did the live stream on unlisted. I did not do it live. I did not. Yes, I was live, but I did not turn it on. So I did my day. I did my day number 9 of the challenge today. So I'm really looking forward to day number 10 tomorrow. I'm enjoying this challenge. Day number 10, then I have 80 days left. 80 days left to the end of the challenge, and I just started it like a joke. Yeah, so I was saying that you can use this feature to like in case you want to copy metadata in a different language, the auto dub feature is going to allow you to do that. So in case somebody like forgets what I just said, this is what YouTube defines as the auto dub feature. Auto dub is an AI feature that translates your voice in different languages to make your videos more accessible to viewers around the world. And then when you go to an auto dub video, in case you're watching an auto dub video, you're going to see the video has been marked as auto dubbed in the description section. So let me go for example to Helen Acquire's channel. I'm going to open Helen Acquire's channel so that you guys see what I'm talking about. So Helen Acquire has the auto dub feature turned on. And I will also check a number of you who are on the chat, even Q, I will check your channel. So if I go to Helen Acquire's channel, and Helen is now called Helen Does Life. Helen Does Life. Welcome. Helen, I like your new channel name. So Helen Does Life. So if I go and pick any of Helen Acquire's video, let me see whether I can. Do I use her videos or do I use her live stream? Let me see. Let me see this video from yesterday. It only works if you are, another thing, it only works if you are talking. Yeah. Okay, so Helen was talking on the video, so it works. So if I was to go to Helen Acquire's live video, and I'm going to pause the ads for a bit. So look at this, for example. So if I was to share Helen Acquire's like live stream channel, not live stream, but if I was to share Helen Acquire's channel, how to make stew. That is the title of the video. How to make vegetable stew recipe. When you go to the description section, Helen may not have added a description to this video, but you can see it discloses here that this video was auto-dubbed. This video was auto-dubbed. So it will show you like this on the description. that audio tracks for some of the languages were automatically generated for this video. So when you go to somebody who has turned on the auto dub feature, when you go to somebody who has turned on the auto dub feature and then you go to their channel, you will see that thing on the description section of their video. Hey, Chotela G, welcome, welcome. Pranam, Pranam, Pranam. Jay Shriram, thank you so much for coming in, Chotela G. Nice to see you, brother. Thank you so much for coming in. How are you doing? How is your daughter? How is your daughter? How is your daughter? So that is one of the things that you can easily tell when you check Helen's description, because she has the auto dub feature turned on. So Helen has selected Helen has selected the automatic auto dub feature. So what happens with this is that because Helen has selected the automatic auto dub feature, anybody who comes to her channel is likely to find a video that is auto dubbed. But one of the things that you have to know is that auto dub only works when it can pick your audio. It has to pick like your audio. Either you are talking, explaining something. So in Helen's case, she was cooking. In case somebody is cooking or saying something, it will pick it up automatically. So what happens is that the auto dub feature will just go and transcribe whatever Helen is saying, and then it can translate it into whatever language that you want to listen to. 60 says, Google, I changed my channel description and also changed my banner. Thank you for your recommendations, suggestions. You are most welcome. You're most welcome. Thank you so much for coming in. And then JC Calamity Jane says, I like listening to myself in other languages. That lady is insane. I went to listen to Helen's live stream. I was laughing so hard. Oh my goodness. It was so funny listening to Helen in a different language. So, and I'm going to use Helen as an example because she's the one who recommended this topic today. So you'll notice I will be using Helen a lot in this class because she's the one who suggested this topic, and I think it was a very brilliant idea. So that is one of the things that you will notice about this particular feature, that it is only dependent when you speak on the live stream or on the video, and it only picks what you are saying. So it picks like when you are speaking. That is how that feature works. And then the description section, of course, is going to be 60. I'm going to make sure that I check your channel. I'm going to check your channel to see how that banner is looking like. So the description section is going to always mark this. This is the same thing that you normally see when people have done AI videos. So it will tell you how this was made, auto-dubbed, and it will tell you audio tracks for some of the languages were automatically generated. So that is one of the things that you easily see in a video that is auto-dubbed. Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to pick, and then as I said, the auto-dub feature works in such a way that, for example, in case Goga is speaking English, you can listen to Goga in French, you can listen to Goga in Spanish, you can listen to Goga in German, whatever language it is, wherever you are in the world. So long as it is one of those 27 languages that YouTube has already figured out for the auto dub feature, you can listen to me in any of those 27 languages, and I'm going to tell you what languages those are. And then another thing that is very important about that, this feature has kind of succeeded subtitles. So instead of subtitles, because in the past we used to listen to people based on subtitles, instead of subtitles, now you can listen to somebody speak in the language that you want to hear. It's going to translate whatever somebody is saying in the language that you want to hear, whether it is French, whether it is German, whether it is Hindu, whether it is Chinese, whether it is Japanese. It will translate based on what you want to hear. And this technically is a way, the subtitles are still there, but this has kind of overshadowed subtitles. The auto dub feature, it has overshadowed subtitles. So you find that most people now, you can listen to them just by clicking the auto dub feature, and we are going to show you how to do that. What are the benefits of this auto dub feature? According to YouTube, some of the benefits is that it helps you reach your international audience, whichever part of the world they are from. Goga may be seated in Kenya speaking Swahili, but if I speak if somebody listens to my video, even though I'm speaking Swahili, and I'm going to use a gentleman, there's a gentleman called Dero Travels. Dero Travels was just speaking Swahili in his video, but the autodub feature has translated whatever he's saying into English. So in case you don't understand what he's saying in Swahili, you can see him excited, you can see him expressive. In case you don't understand what Dero Travels is saying is in Swahili, which is like our local language here in Kenya, you can easily translate it into English. And then you will get a translator who will be speaking. I don't know that you guys have watched those. You remember when you back in the day when we used to watch soap operas, those Mexican shows. Uh, when we used to watch those Mexican shows back in the day, I used to be a fan of those shows when I was growing up. When you used to when you used to watch those Mexican shows, did you used to notice that when somebody is speaking, their lips are not moving, their lips and their lips and the audio were not moving at the same time. So you could tell it was a Mexican show. The video was originally shot in Spanish, but there was an English translator who was speaking like the actor or the actress. That is what the autodub feature literally does. It just goes and like makes you look like you're speaking that person's language. And in some cases, like there are some languages that are so good, like Italian, French, German, Spanish. YouTube has programmed those ones so good that it looks like you're the one who is speaking. Complete, especially those are the expressive languages. They call them expressive languages. The 8 of them. There are 8 expressive languages that YouTube has selected with the auto dub feature. When you go and change your video language into those 8 expressive languages, it will actually look like you are speaking that language, especially if you are a lady. The only problem is that I've not seen a man. YouTube did not pick a male voice for some reason. YouTube did not pick a male voice for that translation. I have not come across a male translation yet. I've not come across a male translation of the audio, but we are going to see whether we are going to get a male translator when it is a man speaking. Because I think I've seen a lot of the lady channels, and when it's the ladies who are speaking, it looks very seamless. It looks like it is the person speaking, but of course in a different language. And then, hey Lucy, welcome. Lucy Warren is in the building. Thanks so much, Lucy. My sister Lucy is in the house. I see Alice, Dr. Alice Africa. Nice to see you. How are you doing, sis? Thanks so much for coming in. Dr. Alice says you look like you're outside in Nairobi doing the news. Yes. Yeah, that is the view from my studio, Dr. Alice. Leave me alone. That is the view from my studio on YouTube. You can see my city. That is the capital city of Kenya behind me in the evening, and it is sunset. So you can reach international audiences based on this auto dub feature. This is what YouTube promises to do. YouTube is also saying that it's going to increase your video discoverability. Gone are the days when you used to have. I've always wanted to access the Korean market. I've always wanted to access the Korean YouTube market because Korea. I keep on telling you that South Korea has one of the highest CPMs in the world. Highest CPM in the world, higher than the United States. If my content could appeal to the Koreans, I will be permanently rich on YouTube. If I could get the Koreans to watch my videos, I will be permanently rich on YouTube. Now, the autodub feature is giving me an option to go and change my things and make them Korean. I can even change the description of the video. I can change the title of the video, and I can make it Korean. And that can help me tap into the Korean audience. That is one of the things that the autodub feature is promising to do, that it can help you improve your discoverability on this YouTube platform, because now your channel is accessible to most languages. Another thing, it also helps improve the viewer experience. Let's say, for example, you are listening to Goga speak, and then Goga, for some reason, is mixing up languages. Goga started speaking in English. Goga decided to switch to Swahili at some point in the live stream. Goga remembers that he can speak French. Then Goga at some point remembers that, oh, I need to go back and start speaking English. So in case somebody is listening to Goga and then they get mixed up because Goga is speaking like all these languages, this autodub feature is going to help them pick a struggle. I'm not going to listen to Goga speak all these languages. Let me just pick one language. Just let me hear Goga in French. And in case it's somebody from France watching me, that is all they will hear me speak. In case they are playing this live stream, they will just hear me speak French completely, even though I'm speaking English. That is what the auto dub feature does. And you can appreciate how AI has come from so far. AI has come from so far that it is now translating our languages, our languages into what somebody else in the world can listen to you. Somebody in Indonesia, somebody in Indonesia can hear what you are saying, regardless of the language barrier. But there's a catch. They have to like turn that thing on so that they can be able to hear you based on the language. Another benefit is, of course, the potential increase when it comes to your watch time. When people can understand what they are listening to, when people can hear what you are saying, even on this live stream that I'm speaking in pure English, and let's say somebody from Japan comes across this live stream and wants to like hear what I'm saying, when people can hear me based on their language, it's likely to make them stay longer to hear what I'm saying. And that eventually increases the watch time of your channel. Those are some of the benefits of this auto dub feature in case you did not know. Hey, Cloud Diesel, welcome to Diesel. How are you doing, Diesel, brother? Thanks so much for coming in, brother. Nice to see you. Let me say that you guys have voted on the poll so that I see how you guys are, how the poll is doing. Out of 14 votes, only 43% of you are using the feature. 29% of you say you've never tried. 7% of you say you are waiting for access. 27% of you say this is the first time you are hearing about it. So that means 60% of the people on this live stream don't know about the auto dub feature. This is insane, and that's what we are going to like make sure that we help you understand. All right. So we are now going to go to the practicals. So I'm going to pick Helen Acquire's live stream. I'm going to pick one. Let me go get Helen Acquire's live stream. I like the first time I came across the auto dub was on Helen Acquire's live stream. So I'm going to pick Helen Acquire's live stream from, let me see the one for yesterday, whether it processed. 2 days ago, I mean. 2 days ago. And let me share something here real quick. Okay. So Helen has automatically turned on the auto dub feature. So anytime you go to Helen's content, you will always come across the auto dub feature. Hey, Miss V Variety, welcome, Miss V. Nice to see you. How are you doing, Miss V? Welcome back again to the channel. So look at Helen Acquire's live stream. What am I sharing? Oh, sorry, wrong tab, wrong tab. Wrong tab. I'm sharing the wrong tab. Oh my goodness, that is so funny. Thank you so much, Diesel, for sharing me out. Oh my god, Diesel is always like amazing. Guys, if you don't have my brother Diesel from the UK, Diesel is like my real brother on these YouTube streets. He always like cheers me on, he promotes me on all his platforms, he preaches about me to his friends there, and it's a gaming community. Thank you so much, Diesel. I really appreciate that, Diesel. Diesel, I hope you are connected to Calamity Jane. You know, you guys should be gaming friends and stuff. I know you play different games, but you guys should be friends. Thank you so much, Miss V, for stopping by. Miss V Variety, appreciate you stopping by. We're just learning about the auto dub feature. So when I go to Helen Acquire's channel, one of the things I want you to see, as I explained to you, for you to know that her channel is using the auto dub feature, you will see that thing on the description. You will see the thing written auto dub on the description. And you can see from Helen's live stream from 2 days ago, it says auto dubbed. Here it is. So anytime you go to somebody's live stream or video or something and you see auto dubbed on the description, how this video was made auto dubbed, then you know she has the auto dub feature turned on. And then another thing you can do, let me give her a thumbs up. Not watch this live stream. And then the ads are playing. She's a monetized channel. When you click on this thing, you'll be able to see all the languages. You'll be able to see all the languages of this audio track. But this is just for the ads. This is just for the ads. So this is you can see the audio for the ads, and you can see the audio for Helen Acquire's live. And you can see how many, this video is in how many ads. This ad, you can hear it in French, German, Hindi, Indonesian, Italian, Portuguese, Spanish. Yes, 8 languages. 8 languages, and it gives you an option to edit your preferred languages in settings. In case you want to hear any video in your preferred language, you can always change that on your settings. So now we go to Helen's video. So I'm going to skip this ad so that you guys can get. Wait for the ad first to end.
And
So hold on. I'm waiting for it to pass. Why is it not? I'm not supposed to be showing ads on the because ads are not our content. Okay. These are those Helen has put those non-skippable ads, so you can't. I can't like run away from it. Now let me wait for it to. Okay, now I can skip. Okay, there we go. So this was Helen writing. This was Helen writing. I want a live stream where she's speaking. Let me go to the one she did before then. I want where she was speaking. Let's pick this one that she did 6 days ago. Let me pick this one because this one that she did 6 days ago, it's easy. I want where she's speaking and where you can see her. Let me so that I can get this. So if I was to pick this video where Helen is speaking, like this. Let me go where she's greeting people and welcoming people.
Kwa kiti basi. Wamke kwa kitanda ukuje ulale chini. I've already prepared.
Okay, she's here. So she may be whispering. I want you to hear. Helen speaks English on her live streams. Helen speaks.
Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, Helen speaks English on her live streams. So you can always tell she's speaking English on her live stream. But now when you click on this gear, thing, you can see all the languages that you can translate Helen when she's speaking. That's how the auto dub feature is, because she has turned on the auto dub feature, so you can listen to Helen in 13 languages. So let's say, for example, she's speaking English, so you can hear her in English here.
Happy to have you here, guys.
Okay, now I'm going to change, and then I'm going to make Helen speak. I'm going to make Helen speak Korean. Let me use Korean here because I love Korea for some reason. So I'm going to select Korean, and then I want you to listen to Helen speak now.
함께 해주셔서 감사하고 제가 고치려고 하는 게 해결될 때까지 기다려주셔서 감사합니다. 그리고 이건 당근이에요.
This is so funny. Guys, did you hear Helen speak Korean? That is so funny. I'm just dying here laughing so hard. I promised myself that I will not laugh when I come to this class, but guys, I can't help it. So when the auto dub feature is on, you can make somebody speak whatever language you want them to speak. Oh my God, guys, this is so funny. This is so funny. Hey, Quacky Lily is in the house. Welcome. Quacky Lily is in the house. Jay Van is in the house. Nini and Mom is in the building. Thanks so much. Nini and Mom is in the house. Thanks so much, guys, for coming in. Guys, this is so funny. Jaden is in the house saying, yeah, Goga, make Helen speak Korean. Make Helen speak Korean. So yeah, because Helen has turned on the auto dub feature, hey, Dero Travels, welcome. Dero, can you stay there? I want to use you as an example. Dero Travels, I'm going to use Dero Travels as an example. Classic is in the house. So guys, look at Helen. So you can make Helen speak whatever language that you want.
당근, 오렌지, 레몬, 생강.
I can't help it. And then let's say, for example, I want to make her speak. Let's make her speak. So let me say I want her to speak Russian. So let's make Helen speak Russian now. So just listen.
Вы еще не чувствуете прохлады. Белые розы – это гриб.
I like how her lips are moving. You'll think she's
Очень холодно.
Russian.
Вы знаете, в Кении
I like, guys, it is how her lips are moving. You'll actually think she's speaking Russian for real. Oh my goodness, this is so funny. This is so funny, guys. I'm dying. Let me tell you, the first time I tried this feature, I was rolling on the floor, so hard. It was so funny. Like this is what AI has come to, guys. This, and then I like how it looks like she's speaking that language. You know, the way her lips are moving. It waits for her to laugh. I like how it's so accurate. It is so accurate. I will come back to Helen shortly. Let's look at Dero Travels, for example. My brother Dero Travels. I like Dero Travels channel for one reason. Dero Travels was doing videos in Swahili. So Dero Travels speaks Swahili in his video. So I want you to see. Let's go to Dero Travels video. I'm going to pick this video that he did. Let me pick this one, Swahili words. Let me pick this one. Let me pick this one, the small one. I'm going to skip the thing so that we get where he's talking.
На языке людей, которые ее создали.
Oh, sorry. You always have to remember to remove it from the language it was in. So bring it back to the original track. Always remember to remove the language the video was in. Otherwise, you'll see miracles on YouTube. So this video by Dero Travels, you can see it is auto-dubbed as well. So when you go to the description, it will tell you it was auto-dubbed. As I told you, the auto-dub feature, you'll always see this auto-dub on the description of a video. Now, let us hear what language he's speaking, the original language.
Shaped it. Today we are stepping out.
He's speaking English. I don't want the English. I want where he was speaking Swahili. But you can see, you can change. Let's see what Dero
out of the slangs.
So let me change his language. Let's change Dero Travels to, let's make him speak German for J-Van and Kwakilili. Let's make Dero Travels speak German. So I've turned on the feature. Now let's listen to him.
Die Wurzeln der Kikuyu. Hier sind 5 Kikuyu-Wörter, die man unbedingt kennen muss, um sich im Herzen Kenias zurechtzufinden. Nummer 1, Grüße.
Guys, isn't this the most hilarious thing on YouTube? Let me tell you, this is the funniest thing I think. This is the funniest thing I've ever seen on YouTube. But one of the things I like about it is that based on the gender, so you can see Dero Travels is a man. So because Dero Travels is a man, it's a man who is speaking. So it ends up looking like it's the one who is speaking. If it is a lady, it is a lady who is speaking. Kwaki Lily is asking, what is Kikuyu? No, Kikuyu is a local language here in Kenya. Kikuyu is a local language here in Kenya. Kikuyu is a local language here in Kenya. This is so funny. Oh my goodness. This is so funny. So you can listen to people in whatever language that you want to listen. So J-Van is like, J-Van is German. So J-Van can literally now understand whatever Dero Travels is saying. Hey, Classic, welcome, Classic. Sis, nice to see you, Classic. How are you doing? Even Helen can speak German. You can even make Helen speak German. So you can see, you can change Dero Travels into.
Das ist mehr als nur eine Frage wie geht es dir? Es ist eine Bestätigung.
Oh my goodness, that is so funny. That is so funny. I want to say that I can make Lily speak Swahili. Kwaki Lily, I'm going to say that I can make you speak Swahili. So when you go to, there's a video that Dero Travels did in Swahili. This one. This video that Dero.
When you hear the word.
Okay, so this video was originally done in Swahili. So you'll always see that the original track was in Swahili. So you was speaking Swahili. Listen.
Do you consider it Arabic or is Swahili, or what's your take on that one? Is it Swahili?
Yeah,
or it's Bantu?
For that is a Swahili name.
Okay.
When you hear the word kitabu Swahili, about the
No, not this one. Let me go to the one where he spoke pure Swahili. This one. Yeah.
Sheng. Haya. Sheng ilianza lini? Back in 1900.
So here he's speaking pure Swahili. But in case somebody does not understand him, he can just come and change and make it English. You can translate him into English and then he starts speaking English.
Back when the colonialists were there in Nairobi, specifically in Eastlands, as Kenyans. We tried to copy English, Swahili,
So I've literally made the man speak English and he was speaking Swahili. He was speaking Swahili. So you can easily like do this. You can easily like do this for anybody. And Jaden, I'm going to show you how to turn it on. You can easily do this for anybody. So any video you are watching and you want to listen to somebody, even when you go to my old videos and you start playing, you can listen to me in whatever language that is available there on the YouTube streets. It will be able to like show you how to turn on that feature. And I'm going to show you guys how to turn on that feature. So that's what I was explaining to you, that the auto dub feature works in such a way that whatever used to be subtitles, whatever that you may be saying is translated into the language somebody wants to listen to you in. So whether it is like in case somebody is speaking German and I want to listen to them in Swahili, it can be done. But unfortunately, there are only very few languages available. Let me see if I can share with you what YouTube says about the languages. So I'm going to drop this link on the chat. So these are the only languages that are available, unfortunately. These are the only languages that are available on this auto dub feature. Dubbing into English, dubbing from English, you can only do Arabic, Bengali, Dutch, French, German, Hebrew, Hindi, Indonesian, Italian, Japanese, Korean, Malaysian, Polish, Portuguese, Punjabi, Russian, Spanish, Tamil, Telugu, and Ukrainian. You can only do only these languages from English. And then in case you want to dub into English, you can dub from you can dub this Arabic into English, Bengali. So dubbing into English, you have more options. So you get all these languages, but you don't have all the languages that YouTube provides. So that is unfortunately. So you can see Swahili is not yet here. I cannot translate anything into Swahili yet because the auto dub feature is not yet available in Swahili. So as much as somebody may be speaking English and I want to translate whatever they are saying into Swahili, YouTube has not yet made it possible for me to translate that person into Swahili. So that's one thing that you have to know about this particular feature. So how do you get this feature? How do you turn on this feature and how do you turn it off if you don't like it? So you have to go to your studio. This feature, let me see if I can share my studio. So go to your studio. I'm going to share my studio. So go to your studio. Let's see. Yes. Go to your studio. Let me see. Okay, this card changes. So go to your studio. You guys can see my studio. So I think Jaden was asking this question. So just go to your studio and then click on, when you are on the studio, just come and click on the settings here. When you click on the settings, you click on channel. And then when you click on the channel, you click on advanced settings. And then you scroll all the way down up to after the ads. You scroll all the way down up to somewhere here. You scroll all the way down up to somewhere here. Just under the here, automatic dubbing. And then you can easily select allow automatic dubbing. So anybody who has checked this box, you can find languages on their videos. Anyone who has allowed automatic dubbing, you're going to find them speaking different languages. If you select this one, manually review before publishing, it will not publish them automatically unless you allow. Because when you select review dubs in all languages, you are the one who has to go and review and then make it available. If you have selected manually review dubs before publishing, it is not going to publish those dubs. So you have to make sure that in case like you want the dubs to appear on your videos, you have to make sure that it is you've allowed them to play automatically. Okay. So in case any of these checkboxes is not selected, in case any of these checkboxes is not selected, you are going to have, in case you've not selected any of these, you're not going to have those things. But if you just selected the allow automatic dubbing, it is going to be like Helen clicked on this. And that is why every video where Helen is speaking, the auto dub feature is running. So long as you have turned on this feature, any video you upload, any live stream you upload is going to be automatically dubbed. And then they are going to do it in a number of languages. But when you select this manually review dubs, they will not be published automatically. And if you don't want this thing at all, you can just uncheck those boxes and then you click on save. It will not do anything. It will not dub them automatically. Nobody can play your videos in any language. So it has to be your decision as a content creator, whether it is something that you want to like allow, or whether it is something that you don't want to have, or something like that. So at the end of the day, it's really your decision, and you're the one who decide whether it is a feature that you're going to like take advantage of. Are we clear up to that point? Good. Now from here, we are going to look at a single video, and then I'm going to show you how you can turn on the feature on a video, how you can manipulate that feature on a video. So I'm going to close this. I will not save because I don't want to save those settings. So let's say, for example, I'm doing a video. Let's do this. Let's go to this video I did with BOK and the ladies. So when I click on this video, because I was talking in this video, it is going to allow my audio to be auto dubbed. So if I was to go to this video and then I click on languages, just go to the left side of your studio on the video, click on languages. The moment you click on languages, you will see all the languages your video can be played in. This video can be played in Arabic, it can be played in Dutch, it can be played in Bangla, French, German, Hebrew, Hindi, Indonesian, Italian, Japanese. It has given me like a number of videos. For Punjabi, it has refused, so Punjabi will not happen. Telugu, it has refused, so it will not happen. Ukrainian, it has accepted. So it has just accepted a few languages. Portuguese, it has accepted. So I'm going to play this video on YouTube to see whether whether you can hear me as I speak Portuguese while I'm playing this video. All right. So that is one of the things that you'll notice about this particular feature. So I'm going to play this video of mine on YouTube, and then you're going to see the difference. Let me open this video on YouTube, and then I'm going to play it, and then you guys are. So let me see that I can share my screen. So I'm going to share my screen, and then you guys hear this. The president is looking sharp. What happened? What happened? I lost my I lost my tabs. Okay, they're back. I lost my tabs there for a minute. Yeah, so let's say, for example, you want to I want to play that video, and then I want you guys to hear me in a different language. So the video is Cozy Freestyle Tablescape. So this is the video. You can hear me speaking.
How you doing? So I'm joining this tablescape that was.
So I'm speaking in English. Let's say, for example, I want to speak in Portuguese. Maybe somebody from Brazil is watching me. So this video can be played in 18 it can be translated in 18 languages through the auto dub feature. So I'm going to just go and select Portuguese, and let's see whether somebody from Brazil can hear me speak, and now play the video and then hear the difference.
Olá, pessoal, tudo bem? Então, estou participando dessa decoração de mesa que foi proposta por bairro. Um agradecimento especial à BK Media Life e à BK Media Food Freaks por esse desafio incrível e a Joy Designs por
Estão
participando. Sim, boa sorte com este espaço. Amo meu espaço e estou muito feliz por poder compartilhar. Só quero dizer muito obrigada mais uma vez a Joyful Designs por inspirar esta. Você sabe, esta decoração de mesa está realmente fora da minha zona de conforto, mas estou feliz por ter feito isso. Amo este spa.
Just like that, you can be able to like translate whatever you are saying. So you can see the Portuguese language is playing like when you're playing that video, you can hear that, you can be saying that in Portuguese. You can hear me saying that in Portuguese. So that is how it works, guys, and that is how that. But you have to make sure that you've activated the feature. You have to make sure that you've activated the feature. Thank you so much, East African Workout Girl, for the 21 months of trust. I really appreciate that membership. Thank you so much, since I don't take it for granted. So that is how that feature works, but you have to activate it. And as I said, when you go to your description section, you will see it. You will see that video. It gives you the option that it was auto-dubbed. And it tells you that there on the description section that this video was auto-dubbed. It was auto-dubbed. So you can pick any language out of the 18 languages that have been, I've been given an option of 18 languages in this video, that anybody can come and like play this audio track in. The Arabians can hear it, the Dutch people, the French. I can speak German probably. If I come and play it in German, it still works.
Weil hier alles passiert. Ich nehme hier meine Mahlzeiten ein. Ja, also, ich bin zufrieden. Oh,
so it works.
Es riecht so gut. Das erste.
So it works. It works, and then it aligns it. If it's a man who is talking, it will give you the voice of a man. If it is a lady who is talking, it's going to give you the voice of a lady. So it can easily pick the genders. And so somebody can be able to like, ladies, of course, if it's a lady who is speaking, it will be weird having a man speaking and it's a lady's video. So I'm glad that at least they got this very accurate, that at least if it's a man's voice behind a male creator and it's a lady's voice behind a female creator. So that's actually a very brilliant idea. Up to that point, are we clear? So Jaden is asking, why is my audio track not, why my audio track is not working? Why? I will explain why it is not working. The reason it may not work is this. Like this video, for example, let me go back to the studio. So when I did this video, I had said I have to manually turn on the auto dubs. That's what I said, that the auto dubs must be turned on manually. So if I go to this video like this, let me pick a video that I've not turned on that thing. So if I go and pick this video, for example, let me get a video where I'm talking. If I go and pick this video, let me pick this, where was I talking? Let me pick this video, the farm walk. No? Let me pick this video, this one, this 3-minute one. You just click on settings and then you come to languages. The reason the audio may not play is because I selected manually review. You will not find your audio playing until you publish it based on the language. So it gives you the options where you can publish the language. So in case I want to publish this video in French, I can just come and publish it in French. So anybody listening to this video and they are from France, they'll be able to hear this video in French. And it will tell you it is in the process of publishing. So you have to, because in the settings, I selected the what do you call it? I selected the manual way of the dubs. I selected the manual way of the dubs. I said, yes, allow automatic dubbing, but manually review every dubs before publishing. So none of my videos will have that thing because I have to manually review all those videos and accept publishing. But the moment I remove this and then I just said allow automatic dubbing, so I'm going to let YouTube just decide to like automatically dub all those videos for me. But you will notice that your video will be showing the language is in draft form. The moment you see like this German, for example, like let's say in case Kwakilili wanted to listen to what I was saying in German, I have to come and make sure that I publish that video in German, move it from draft to German, and then make sure it's published. It will show you whether it is publishing or not. And you can always delete, in case you don't want the German audio there, you can always delete. That's how you play around with these things. So you have to just play around with these settings on your videos so that at least anybody who is listening to that audio will be able to like hear whatever it is that you're saying based on the language that they want to hear you with. Juba Bruce, thanks so much. Juba, nice to see you. Juba, nice to see you. Welcome, welcome, Juba. Oh my goodness, East African says the president is looking so sharp today. Thank you so much, East African. Oh my God, it's the grace of God. It is the grace. It is the grace. Thank you so much, East African, for that blessing. Thank you so much for buying me Madiaba soda, Madiaba. Thank you so much for that Madiaba soda. I don't take it for granted, East African workout girl. I really appreciate that blessing. Kwaki Lily says, I am hands-on learning. That is beautiful. Kwaki Lily, I need to check whether you are. I need to check your house whether you are like the auto dub feature is on. Thanks so much. Thanks so much, East African workout girl, for that blessing. May your pot bring in abundance. Let me see whether I can play this. Let me see whether I can play this. Let me see. This is for East African workout girl. Where is the super chat? Thank you so much for that. And please say hi to my friend. Okay, the expert. Please say hi to the expert, East African. And this is for you, East African workout girl. This is for you. This is for you. This is for you. I don't take it for granted. You're making me hit my threshold. Thank you so much, East African workout girl. May your pot bring in abundance. Yeah. If you're talking on your live stream, Jaden, you have to activate the feature and then it takes time to process. You have to make sure that you just turn it on, just turn on the auto dub feature, and then when YouTube is going to process your live streams, the audio will be the auto dub feature will be on for those live streams. I hope I've explained what you're asking. All right, so guys, you have to make sure that you decide whether you want to publish it or not. Kwaki Lily says, "Oh, I have to set that auto dub before I upload." Yes, for videos you have to like select, but you have to make sure that your channel you have allowed the auto dub feature on your channel. But for videos, yes, you have to select. When you're uploading a video, it will give you an option during the languages place whether you want to like allow auto dub. It will give you that particular option, Kwaki Lily, when you're uploading a video or a new video. I don't know that I have a video on my channel that has that is a private video. Let me say that I have a private video so that let me say that I have a private video. And again, you have to be speaking. You have to be speaking on that video. It cannot pick a video where you're not speaking. You have to be speaking on that video. Like a good, let me show you a good video. Like this video, I was not speaking. In this video, for example, I was not speaking. That's why the auto dub feature is not available on this video. This video, I did not speak. And it tells you there, this video cannot be automatically translated because there was no audio. The system does not know. The system cannot pick any voice on that video. And that is why this one cannot be automatically translated. It cannot be translated completely as compared to the other one, which can be translated in many languages. Look at this magic. Another magic I want you to learn with this auto dub feature. When you click on languages, you can come. Let's say, for example, let's use French, or let me use German because of Kwaki Lily's example. So you can come and click on the language, and you can even generate the video titles in German. It does it for you automatically. It does it for you automatically. Even the description section is in German. So in case I want to appeal to the German audience, it has translated even my description and everything into German. Like that. In case you want to add subtitles, you can just click on this and then come and select. This one is not going to allow because I did not turn on the auto translate. It cannot auto translate because I need to have put like subtitles in the main video. But if a video has subtitles, auto translate is going to work. Let me see. There's a video I think I did with subtitles. Let me look at that video, which is in Korean. But you can see, in case you want to change everything about a video to be German, you can easily do that using this feature. I love it. I love it because of that. You just click on any language, even Hebrew. And you can see, you can even go and type all this in Hebrew. Type, you have a title, you have a Hebrew title, you have a Hebrew description section. In case I want this, I can easily copy this, and then I've already translated my video into whatever language. So in case you want maybe to post a video in a different language, you can easily do that. If I was to go and look at the video, there's a video I think I did in there's a video that I had subtitles, the one for meditation. Was it meditation? Yes. This video I did for meditation, I click on languages. Yes, there we go. And then I come and let's say I want to translate it to, it has already published in Hebrew. Let's say, for example, I want to publish it in Hebrew. And then I come and select subtitles. It will allow me to auto translate because I put subtitles on the video. I put subtitles on the video. I put Korean subtitles on the video, so it can easily auto translate because the subtitles are already in Korean and stuff like that, and then I can publish. It can do that. It can auto translate. So those are some of the tricks, and I think that's one of the benefits I like with this. Feature that you can easily play around with things like subtitles for your videos. You can easily play around with things like subtitles for the videos. Thanks so much, Helen. I really appreciate you stopping by. Lindy Bodibe, welcome. Lindy, why are you sad? Why are you sad, Lindy Bodibe? Let me see what Lindy said. Since 1910, I am sad. Lindy, what happened? Tell us. You cannot be sad and we are here. Yeah. Lindy, what is happening? Lindy Bodibe, please tell us. I'm very curious. Yeah. So you can easily play around with that feature up to that particular point. Now I'm getting towards the like the tail end of it. So another thing that you can do with this auto dub feature that I liked was let me see that I can pull that. So I've already shown you how you can do several languages. I've shown you how you can copy and paste titles and things like that. Now you need to know like the limits. You need to know like the limitations of this thing. As I said, it is not available in a lot of languages. It is still not available in a lot of languages. Number two, the video has to be 120. The video, if your video is like more than 120 minutes, it will not work. If your video only has like music and there is no speech, it will not work. If YouTube cannot detect the language, the original language that you did the video in, it will not work. If you are speaking very fast, on your video or on your live stream, and then the auto dub feature is struggling to like keep up, it will also not work. It may refuse to like work. It may tell you that the translate feature is not going to work on that particular video. So you have to like speak slowly. You have to pace yourself so that when somebody is playing you, at least they're able to at least hear whatever you are saying. So let's say, for example, I want to look at. Let me go back to that Helen Acquire's live stream because she was here. So if I was to go back to that Helen Acquire live stream, I'm going to pick that video where she was talking. Let's say, for example, you go to Helen Acquire's live stream. I'm going to pick that live stream where she was speaking. Where is it? That live stream from, like the one from 2 days ago. I'm going to share the screen. Yes. If the language has no automatic translation, quackily, it means that that language is not available. So if I was to go to Helen Acquire's live stream, for example, let me see that I can share the screen. I'm waiting for the ads to finish playing. Wait, I want to ask she was talking. No, is that video where she was talking? The one from 6 days ago, yes. So, for example, if I was to go back to that, if I was to go back to that, if I was to go back to that Helen Acquire live stream, look at this. If I was to share the screen and then look at Helen Acquire, for example, if I was to share Helen Acquire's live stream, for example, like this, and then pick her language, you can easily change her language. Let me say, for example, I want Helen to speak.
You know, before I came,
I want Helen to
come
speak.
here,
I want Helen to speak Polish. Listen.
Piłem śniadanie z wami. Ale teraz zawsze nie idę do kuchni. Nie robię transmisji na żywo w kuchni. To, co robię, to budzę się, idę przygotować to, co przygotowuję, a potem przychodzę i siadam tutaj.
So Helen is speaking, the beauty with this, Helen was speaking very slowly on this video. So when you speak very slowly, it is able to translate very well. It is able to translate it very well. But when you speak very fast, it's going to be a problem. So you may not be able to get it correctly. So you have to pace yourself when you are speaking. Oh my God, I got a read. Welcome. Thank you so much for the people coming through the raid. I see Auntie-Raid. Auntie, thank you so much for sending the flight here. The flight has landed safely. I see Red Room TV. I see Mashiano. I see Fluffy Diva. Let me catch up and welcome everybody. I see Juba Bruce was here. I see Local Reviewer. Thanks so much, Local, for coming in. I see I think that's everyone. Did I say hello to everyone? Yeah, thanks so much everyone for coming through the raid. I think I've greeted everybody. Welcome. Thanks so much, guys, for like selecting to fly with Auntie. I don't take it for granted. I really appreciate that. Thanks so much for the support. Mrs. G, thank you so much for the raid. Mrs. G. I don't take it for granted. And guys, because of Mrs. G, I'm going to use Mrs. G as an example for the class. Let me use Mrs. G. I decided to use Mrs. G as an example earlier when I was preparing for this class. Let us look at Mrs. G's. I'm going to pick Mrs. G's video, for example, and then you're going to see how this feature is so brilliant. So let's go to Mrs. G's. Let me go to Mrs. G's video. Mrs. G, your favorite auntie. So let's go to Mrs. G's channel. So if I go to Mrs. G's video, I'm going to pick her latest video. If I was to pick Mrs. G's latest video, and that is our captain, that is the pilot who flew the Mrs. G Airlines here. If I was to go and pick Mrs. G's video, so I'm going to pick Mrs. G's, let me pick this video that she did 2 weeks ago. I was watching it, I think, earlier on today. So I'm going to pick Mrs. G's video like this. And then I want you to see the magic. So Mrs. G has the auto dub feature on. You can see she has this video. You can translate Mrs. G in 19 languages. Again, as I told you, go to the description section. You will know that Mrs. G has the auto dub feature on because it says auto dubbed on the description. The moment there is an auto dubbed on the description, then you know Mrs. G made this video. She has the auto dub feature turned on. Now I want you to see Mrs. G talking. We are going to make Mrs. G speak a different language. Let us make Mrs. G speak. Let us make Mrs. G speak Italian. We are going to make Mrs. G speak Italian on this video. And because I'd already watched it, I'm just going to move it somewhere here where she's speaking into the car. So just based on this feature, Mrs. G can speak Italian, and this is the magic. Watch.
Sorseggiarlo e condividerlo. Ma oggi, ragazzi, sono rimasto semplicemente sbalordito. Ora ho sentito qualcosa su Walmart, non solo su Walmart, ma anche su molti altri negozi che stanno iniziando a utilizzare questa nuova funzionalità di intelligenza artificiale che hanno in serbo tesoro. E quindi tutti
That is how cool that auto-dub feature is. You can make people speak whatever language that you want them to speak. Hey, Trinidadian living in Finland, welcome, Trini. Nice to see how you doing, Trini. Thanks so much for popping in. So I literally made Mrs. G speak Italian just by using the auto-dub feature, and she can go on and on.
sanno che Walmart ha un rapporto di amore e odio con Walmart. Se hai un rapporto di amore e odio con Walmart, scrivilo nella chat.
And then Mrs. G, when you make Mrs. G speak in Italian, YouTube made some languages very expressive. You know, Italians, there's a way Italians speak very expressively. Italians, the French, the Germans, there's a way it makes them look like she's very expressive even in her language. look at when Mrs. G speaks, you'll actually think she's speaking Italian just based on that. So there are some languages that are very expressive. There are 8 languages that are very expressive out of this. So if you are to listen, hey, Miss Titi, welcome, Miss Titi. Thanks so much for coming in with the flight. Trinidadian living in Finland, I appreciate you stopping by, though I know you are very busy with school, and I accept the hugs. So Mrs. G can speak Italian.
Io adoro Walmart, ma poi lo odio anche perché entro nel negozio pensando di acquistare forse 1 o 2 articoli, ma sai cosa? Ne esco sempre con più di quanto avevo previsto quando sono entrato. Quindi oggigiorno Walmart sta.
Literally, you can make us speak any language based on that feature. I can also pick Miss TikTok. I also tried Miss TikTok. I use Miss TikTok as an example. Let me use Miss Titi as an example. Titi Mix Vlogs. So if I was pick Miss Titi as an example, and let's go and watch her. We can watch one of her live streams or something. Let me see whether she's turned on her live stream here. Let me see this live stream that she did. Again, I told you this feature can only work if you have a video.
Are you still managing your school?
This feature can only work if you have a video that is 120 minutes or less. If the video is more than 2 hours, it will not be available. So you can see from Miss TikTok, it only says that there was an AI. This video was made using AI. But so let us go and look for a shorter live stream that she did. So if I was to go back to Miss Titi's shorter live stream, let's pick this one for 1 hour. Let me pick this one that she did. This one where she was at the car dealership. Let's pick this one. If you had to pick Miss
outside, guys. Hey guys, welcome in.
So we all know Miss TikTok speaks English, but in this video, it has the auto dub feature on. So because Miss Titi has turned on the auto dub feature, as I said, you go to the description and then you check her description whether she has it on. She definitely has it on. Auto dub. And it will tell you that this video was auto dubbed. She has the auto dub feature turned on. So we can make Miss Titi speak any language we want out of the 14 that are available. So let's make Miss Titi speak, let me make her speak Ukrainian. Ukrainian. Let us listen to her.
Хлопці ззовні. Гей, хлопці, ласкаво просимо. Це ваша дівчина, Міс Тіті Мікс Влог. Отже, хлопці, знає.
I hate the fact that it is a man who is translating. So let me see whether I can change another language and see whether we'll get a lady. Let's make her speak Arabic.
هل تعرفون ماذا يحدث الآن؟ أنا في وكالة السيارات. أجل. يا إلهي، أكره هذه النظارات. ترني.
So because you have the auto dub feature turned on, it can make us speak any. You can listen to her in any language because of the auto dub feature. All right. Make me speak Swahili. David and Swahili is not yet available on the auto dub feature, and YouTube says that it is still expanding the languages. So unfortunately, that one is not available. I liked one by Fluffy Diva. I liked one by Fluffy Diva. Fluffy Divas was very beautiful. I made Fluffy Diva speak Korean, and it was one of the most amazing things that you can ever hear on YouTube. So let me use Fluffy Diva. That was my example number 4. I told you I had 6 examples to use. Fluffy Diva TV. Let me use Fluffy Diva TV. I'm going to go to one of the live streams she did that was less than 2 hours. This was last week. So I go to Fluffy Diva's live stream from 6 days ago. Just going to select it. Let me open that live stream from 6 days ago. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to listen to Fluffy Diva speak Korean, for example. So if you go to this live stream she did, I can make her speak Korean just by using the audio. So you see this one only has 12 languages. So Fluffy Diva has the auto dub feature clearly turned on. So she can easily start speaking Korean. Let me go where she was speaking and not welcoming people. Let's start here. And then, as I said, look at the description section. It will tell you, and this happens for both live streams, and it tells you this video was auto-dubbed. You have to see this on the description. It will always tell you, it will always disclose that. Now, when you start listening to Fluffy Diva, listen to her speak Korean.
지금도 안 오고 있어요. 그래서 잘 모르겠네요. 당신이 있는 곳은 비가 많이 오나요? 여기는 아직 비가 안 왔거든요. 이쪽에는 약한 비가 온다고 나와요. 그러니까 당신 쪽은 오늘 아침 날씨가 다르네요. 당신 쪽에는 비가 오고 저는 안 오고 있어요. 트리니는 어제도
So funny.
그랬어요.
Some of these translations are so funny when you listen to them. You just want to like laugh so hard. So again, because she turned on the feature, it's easy for the like auto dub thing to like play her like in to play her like in whatever language that that I want to hear. In case it's Korean, in case it's Russian, you can easily do that. All right. There's another one I wanted to use. Let me use Eva Kika. Eva Kika is not here, but I'm going to use her as an example. I loved her channel as well because, again, this feature is being rolled out. So some of you may have it, some of you may not have it, but most people should be able to have it on their studio right now. If you don't have it, just go to your studio like right now. Once again, Auntie, thank you so much for the raid. I don't take it for granted. You could have picked anybody else on these YouTube streets, but you chose my humble house. Thank you. Now, this is how you go to the studio and confirm whether it is turned on. So always go to your studio and confirm whether it is on. So it is here. Go and check that it is on here. So I'm going to share my studio with you guys. So go and check your studio. Cheryl, welcome, Cheryl. Nice to see you, Cheryl. Thank you so much for coming in, and thank you so much for supporting me in the bushes. I know you're working, and I'm also observant of your screen time. So go to your settings. So most of you who have this thing turned on, you go to your advanced settings, click on channel, and then click on advanced settings, and then come down here where the automatic dubbing is. And then most of you who have this checkbox clicked, the videos will automatically be auto-dubbed. If you say manually review, it's not going to make them automatic. So, but if you want them automatic, you can click on this allow automatic dubbing. And then anybody who comes to play your videos or your live streams that have just ended, they can listen to you in whatever language that that YouTube has available for that particular video. So that's how it works. Marciano is laughing there on the chat. Yes, it works. It works that way. It works that way. So you need to go and check. I tried to check Red's Room when I was preparing for this class. I did not find Red's Room. It was not like translating. It wasn't like helping me. I tried Red Zoom TV. I tried several videos by Red Zoom, especially his talking live streams during when he's driving. It wasn't working. Let me say that it's working now. I tried quite a number of his, and Red Zoom doesn't do silent stream. So, as I said, it needs your audio. You have to be talking. You have to be talking on those videos for them to work, and you have to speak slowly. You can't be speaking very fast because AI will not know how to translate. So I tried to check a number of let me check Red Zoom video from the video that he did the other day. That collaboration, was it the best, at the bowling alley or something? I can share the screen. Yeah, for Red Zoom, I don't, either Red Zoom has not turned it on. I could not come across it on any of Red Zoom videos. Let me check Quacky Lily's. Let me check Quacky Lily's video. Quacky Lily speaks very fast. So I don't know how Quacky Lily is going to like Quacky Lily. Let me just see how your videos are playing, and then we can, because Quacky Lily does a lot of talking live streams. So I think for her it will be a very good opportunity. Let me see what Quacky Lily is doing. So Quacky Lily did a live stream like 22 hours ago. So let me see whether it has processed. Oh, Quacky Lily, it's not on. Oh, this Quacky Lily, this video was more than 2 hours. It has to be a video that is less than 120 minutes. So let me go and look for Quacky Lily's video that is less. Let me look for one that has, maybe that she did for 1 hour or something. Okay, I've gotten one where she did it for 15 minutes. So Quacky Lily, let us look at this. So Quacky Lily, I'm looking at one of your videos. Oh, but it's not on. I don't see the auto dub feature on. There's no auto dub feature on this video. Let me look at this one that you did for 16 minutes eating ice cream. Yeah. Oh, Quacky Lily, you may not have turned it on. A number of the videos that I'm seeing are not, they're not turned on. They're not turned on. Hey, Neil Payton, welcome, Payton. Nice to see you, Payton. Thanks so much for coming in. Payton, sorry, yesterday I think you found me practicing yoga, so I did not like respond to your greeting, and then I think I was reading the messages after my practice. I really apologize because usually when I'm doing my yoga, I'm lost in the practice. I don't look at the charts. But today, Wednesdays and Sundays, you'll find me talking on the live stream. So thank you so much, Neil Payton, for connecting with me from Lexi's community, and thanks so much for the support you gave me on my videos. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much, Neil Payton. Appreciate that. No, I know it's okay, but I felt horrible. I don't like ignoring anyone on the live stream. So, but thank you so much for really supporting me and giving me that thumbs up. Yeah. So, Quacky Lily, you are, I don't know that you've selected the auto dub or whether you say that you want to manually review the dubs, because in case you've selected the manually review the dubs, you have to go and turn them on for every single video. You have to go and do it like this. You have to go to like a video. So let me say I go to this video that I did with BOK and the ladies, and then you come and select languages here on the left. So on the left side, you will see languages. You click on languages, and then you will see all the languages that the video is available in. So in case like it is saying draft, so this has to read published. It has to read published. Let me show you like another video. Look at this video, like there's this other video I did, and it will tell you that it is not. If I was to select this meditation video and I select languages, you will see that it is, these ones are still processing. Let me look for another one. If I was to select, like, let's say a live stream that I did, let's say the Sunday service that I did on Sunday with Lexi. If I was to select, oh no, this is too long. Let's pick this live stream where I was teaching yoga yesterday. If I was to select languages, oh, this one I've not, yeah. If I was to select languages, when it shows draft, it means that this video is still not yet published. So you have to select manually publish. You can come and select publish. Then it will take some bit of time, but it will publish it in Arabic. In case you have to select, you can select the languages differently. In case you don't like the language, you can delete. In case you don't want Arabic on that video, in case you don't want any other language, you can delete them. But the moment you turn on that thing, it will automatically do the auto dub for all your videos. But you have to make sure that when you're selecting that feature, when you're selecting that auto dub feature, if you say manually review the videos, it is not going to be available on your channel. But if you say allow automatic dubbing, it is going to be available on your channel. When you select automatic dubbing, like this, let me see. When you select automatic dubbing, this one, it is going to be available on all the videos. It's going to take some time to process, but you will find it in all the videos. And then in case you don't like it, you can turn it off. And then nobody can actually auto dub your videos or listen to you in any language. That is the logic behind this feature. That's the logic behind this feature. Neil Payton is asking, how are you feeling today? I am great. I'm having like a slight cough here, but it's because I was exposed to the cold. But I'm okay. Thank you so much, Payton, for asking. Up to this point, are we clear how the auto dub feature works? So to the people who came in late, we are talking about the YouTube auto dub feature that is now available for most channels. In case you don't have this feature, I've explained how you can find it on the studio. Another thing that I said was, let me see that I can pull my notes. Another thing that I said is that the auto dub feature is, it's literally a feature that translates what you are saying into different languages across the world. And essentially what this means is that when you go to your description section of your video, you'll see auto dubbed there. And then instead of subtitles, it is going to, viewers are going to hear you speak another language, but they have to select that particular language. And the benefits according to YouTube is that it is going to expand your reach when it comes to the international audience. and also it's going to boost your discoverability for other people to see your videos wherever they are in the world. So those are some of the key benefits of this particular feature. Now, in case you like open a video and then you find the video is playing in a different language, you can always automatically change your settings. You can always automatically change your settings so that you don't have like, give me a moment guys, I need to get my card. You can always automatically change your settings. My laptop is about to die. Laptop is about to die. Laptop is about to die. Maybe I'll copy here. All right. I was saying that in case you find somebody's video playing in a different language, I said you can always change those settings by clicking on the gear thing. But in case you never want to listen to anybody's video in any other language, you can easily change those settings on your channel. So just go to your home page. When you open YouTube, just go the way you normally open YouTube, and then click on your picture here. See on the extreme like this picture. Click on your picture there, and then scroll down all the way to settings. Need to like reduce this a bit. Let me go to your channel. For example, go to your channel like that. And then click on your picture somewhere here, and then scroll all the way down to settings. Yeah. Always click your picture and then click on your settings. And then when you click on your settings, it will open this page. You come here where it is written playback and performance. Click on playback and performance, and then you will see the language. You can add or edit languages. So click on add or edit languages, and then you can select your priority languages. Like anytime you're watching a video, you can select the priority language that should always be played on videos. And here you'll have more variety. Here you'll see like there are more languages. You'll even find Swahili here. You'll even find Swahili here as a priority language. It puts a lot of languages in there, like all the possible languages under the sun. So you can come and select like, let's say for example, I want to play Swahili. Let me say that Swahili is somewhere. Swahili is my native language here. So I can just come and select S. Swahili. Yeah, here I go. So I can select Swahili as a preferred language. I can select English. I can select English and Swahili as a preferred language. English. The UK English. We speak more British English than, well, maybe just a plain English without anything, and then confirm. So what happens is that you programmed YouTube that these are you want to watch your languages. You want to watch your videos in English or Kiswahili or Swahili. So you can easily change those settings as a viewer, so that YouTube will never like play for you those videos in any other language. It will automatically play for them in your preferred language, which is English or Swahili. For some people, it may play for them in in like Italian. It may play for them like in French or things like that. So those are some of the dynamics when it comes to like playing around with this. In case you don't want like, let's say this, in case you don't want like this this auto dub feature, you can easily go and select your preferred languages, and then YouTube will always automatically play all your videos in that preferred language and not modify it and start playing it in those other auto dub languages. I hope that is clear. Right. So that is literally the whole essence behind the auto dub feature. So use it to like, please make sure you turn it on in case you want to like reach a broader audience. I think there's a lot of merit in case like somebody from Japan can watch you and still understand you. I think there's a lot of merit if somebody from Korea can watch you and still understand you. But again, there are debates that are ongoing. Some people don't necessarily appreciate this feature. They think it is going to be bad for the channel because in case somebody comes and they cannot understand what Google is saying, and the video is being promoted in Korea, it may hurt the channel in the long run, especially if people are not like watching until the end. But in case like, and then another weakness is that it is dependent on the person watching. Sometimes this, for you to turn on the auto dub feature, if I come across Goga's video and I'm seated somewhere in Indonesia, it needs me to like go to that thing and change the audio to like Indonesia. So let me give an example with Eva Kika's channel, for example. I liked, there's a video I liked by Eva Kika that I think really made me laugh so hard. Watch this, for example. If I was to listen to Eva Kika's latest video, let's go to Eva Kika's channel. I'm going to pick her latest video from let me pick her latest video from the other day when she was, I think, cooking or something. Let me pick another video. This one I already watched. Let me pick another video that I think I'd. Okay. One thing I like with Eva Kika speaks very softly, so it's very easy to like. It's very easy for her, for the translate to like actually work for her. Hey Tasharia, welcome Tasharia, welcome. Life with Tasharia is in the building. Look at this video by Eva Kika. So she's speaking English here. Listen.
Today's video is going to be a little bit different.
So she's talking about herself. Because she's speaking in English, I'm going to change her language to, let me confirm whether it is available. Oh, this one does not have, this one she did not publish there. This one she did not publish. So this one does not have the, let me look for another video. This one she does not have the thing. Let me look for this other one. Oh. Again, as I said, you have to check here on the description whether it has auto dub. This one does not have the auto dub feature. Let me look for another one. Let me look for this one. Let me play this one. Which one? The one I was watching. This one. These ones are upcoming. Look at this one, for example, and then this one has auto dub. You can see it was made using auto dub. So the auto dub feature is on. So when you listen to this video and Eva Kika is speaking, and that means she may have decided to publish this one with the auto dub feature. So I'm going to change her language. So remember, she was speaking English. The original video is in English.
Much to be consistent with posting on YouTube, and so far I think it's going on well.
So she's speaking English, but I can make her speak now. There are 16 languages that she can speak in this video. So let us pick a language that we have not used. Let me make her speak Hindi. I want to make her speak Hindi. Where is Hindi? Hindi is not an option here. So again, they have not put all the languages. So that's a weakness with this. Let me make her speak French. That is Eva Kika talking in the kitchen. So let us make her speak French. I want the part where there's a part where she was like looking at the camera here. I'm going to make her speak French here. So just listen.
Et que vous avez l'impression de ne pas les avoir atteints. Ne vous sentez pas mal. Ne vous en voulez pas trop. Il nous reste encore la moitié de l'année. C'est le moment d'élaborer.
And then I like how her lips are moving. You end up thinking that she's actually speaking French. She looks like she's speaking French. So those are like some of the dynamics of this particular feature. So somebody can actually look like they're speaking French, and that's how it works. So you can easily see how she's speaking, and then it gives you like at least a sense of how this feature works.
Taji, la soupe sera prête. Au fait, les gars de Taji mangent de la nourriture de nos jours.
My daughter Taji.
Si vous ne lui donnez pas à manger, il pleurera
I like how her lips are moving. You'd actually think she's speaking French, but she's speaking English. Okay, so those are some. That's how it works. That's how it works, and that's one of the best. That's one of the best things about this particular feature. So make sure when you turn this feature on, you are aware that it may not pick all the languages, but very specific languages. I hope that's very clear. Hey, Miss Bailey, official, welcome, Miss Bailey. Nice to see you. Thanks so much for coming in. Oh, you just came in. You're most welcome. You're most welcome. We're just going through our notes for the class. We're going through our notes for the class. We're discussing the auto dub feature. As I said, some translations may not be accurate. That's one thing that you have to be to watch out for. Some technical things that you may say in your language may be misinterpreted. That is a weakness with it. So think of auto dubbing as an assistant. Don't think of it as a full solution to how you want to change how you speak to different into different languages. Think of it as a tool, because as I said, it's an AI tool, and most people use this auto dub feature. It's really automatic, and it's YouTube just trying to make sense of what audio is going to be translated into the future and things like that. As I said, you can delete and you can manage your dubs using the settings of the languages section. And another thing that is important for me to emphasize is when you're on let me see if I can share my screen. When you're on your channel, always make sure you select the language in the details section of your videos. So when you go to your videos and then you're on your videos, always select the language that the video has been made in. That helps that particular feature at least work very well. So always select the language that the video has been made, and then see whether you can use it for your purposes. So it's very important. So just go to this. Just go to this, and then you look at your video like that, and then just come here and select. Just come and select the details section of your video, and then scroll all the way down. Scroll all the way down until you say show more, and then always fill these parts when you are uploading a video. Always fill these parts where you say my video was made in English. Let me see that I can go back. Select these parts. Select these portions. The video language is in English. The title and the description is in English. So always select these parts, and then you can now review it on the languages section. On the languages section, this video may not be able to be translated. It cannot be translated because I did not put any audio on it. I was just doing my yoga without audio. But in case you go and watch a video that I was talking, it works extremely very well, and that makes a very huge difference when somebody is watching that particular video. They can easily translate it into different languages. Right. Thank you so much, everyone. I think that's it for today. It's almost 2 hours here. I need to shut this down. And of course, I explained some of the common mistakes, some of the common issues that normally happen with this particular thing. So you also have to watch out for that. But as I said, in case you don't have the feature, give it a bit of time. I think it's been rolled out very slowly, and very soon it's going to be available for most people. But I think most people should be able to have it. Another thing that I can add is that YouTube is currently testing lip sync. It's currently testing the lip sync feature, and the lip sync feature is the lip sync feature is in a few channels. There are some few channels that have the lip sync feature where when somebody is speaking, they're trying to coordinate whatever they are saying to move with the lips just as they are speaking. So that's not something that you can also consider in the future that is going to be rolled out. But I think very few channels currently have it. But I think YouTube is saying that in the future they're going to roll it out to most channels. So take advantage of this feature, use it for your purposes, see how you can use it to revamp your content direction, see how you can use to like, I like what the word that Miss Bailey official likes using. See whether you can you can use it to edify. See whether you can use it to edify, yourself as a creator, because these features, I know they're new. These features, I know sometimes people are looking at them and they're like, these things are so overwhelming. But sometimes these features are the ones that are going to help you, like maybe get to the next level of your content creation. So thank you so much, guys, for listening. Thank you so much for like your engagement. Let me see what you guys said on the poll, real quick before we end. So under the poll, I see you guys said, have you used the YouTube auto dubbing feature yet? 45% of you say yes, you're already using it. And then 28% of you say that this is the first time you're hearing about it. 8% of you say you're waiting for access, but 20% of you say you have access but haven't tried it. I'm glad that at least we have moved from at least 60% of people not knowing it, but at least now quite a number of you like know what the feature is all about. And thank you so much for that. To the super chatters who came in through the live stream, thank you so much. Anastasia Blessed, nice to see you. We're just finishing the class. Cloud Diesel, appreciate you stopping by. Lucy, thank you so much, Lucy, my sister. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for that. Miss Bailey officially is on the road to 5,000 subscribers. Miss Bailey, can you just type the word count on the chat? I want to see how many houses are left for you to get to 5,000 subscribers, Miss Bailey. Type the word count on the chat. I want to see what that looks like. Miss Bailey is just about to hit a goal of 5K. Let me see whether that happens. Yeah. Miss Bailey official is on the road to 5,000 subscribers. I'm hoping that it's going to like, she's going to hit that milestone today. Let me check her real quick whether she's, okay. Anastasia, welcome back. It was so nice to see you back on the YouTube streets yesterday. Go to channel. Let me see Miss Bailey official. How many houses are left? Wow, Miss Bailey, guys. Miss Bailey only needs less than 10 houses to get to 5K. We are getting Miss Bailey to 5K. Miss Bailey only needs, I don't know that she's gone live yet. Miss Bailey only needs less than 10 houses to get to 5K. Let me open Social Blade. We are going to push her to 5K before I leave the live stream. That is going to be my act. That is going to be my act of service. That is going to be my act of service on this live stream. Social Blade. Miss Bailey official, we are getting you to 5K. You are sleeping at 5K tonight. Miss Bailey, stay there. We are getting you to 5K right now. Hey, Miss Hash Brown is in the building. Miss Hash Brown is in the building. Miss Hash Brown, I was laughing so hard yesterday when watching you in the bush when you're asking the men what they think. What is the men's perception about you? Miss Bailey, Miss Hash Brown, thanks so much for coming in. Miss Hash Brown, Miss Bailey, you need to know Miss Hash Brown. I like how you all guys, both. I like how you all are called Miss. How you all called Miss. It was so funny. It was so funny, Miss Hash Brown. Guys, Miss Bailey only needs less than 10 houses to get to 5K. That's how we are going to wrap up this show. We are getting Miss Bailey to 5K. Only Miss Bailey only needs. She's at 4.99. She's literally almost there. She's literally there. She's getting to 5K today. We are getting her to 5K. Miss Bailey only needs like, Miss Bailey, can you tell me how many houses are left? Just tell me how many houses are left. Just tell me how many houses are left. Oh my goodness, Miss Bailey, thank you so much. Thank you so much for that super chat. Oh my goodness, she's at 4.99. This is the milestone, guys. We are getting this house to 5K. She has to breach the 4.99. And I like how she gave me a super sticker of 4.99 to like answer me. This is a flex. Miss Bailey, thank you so much for that super chat. Super sticker. May your pot brim in abundance. May your pot brim in abundance. Guys, this 4.99 means this house is less than 5 houses for her to get to like 5K. So I'm going to pin her house. And we are going to do a live count to make sure that she gets to 5K before she goes live. Miss Bailey, if you had gone live, I would have just raided people there to you to get you to 5K. I would have just raided them there directly. I can just raid them to you. Miss Bailey, why don't you go and start your live stream and then I just raid people there and then you'll have hit 5K. So that we can see it live on your channel. Don't you think that's a better compromise? You go live right now. I throw all these people there to your live stream. And then we get to the 5K mark. We'll have finished the job. I And then you put that thing of only subscribers of like only subscribers can chat. Yeah, do that. Like start your live stream right now. Then I just raid people over there, and then we'll have gotten you to 5K. We'll have done our act of service to you. I think that's that's an easier way of me than me like waiting for people to connect to you while on the live stream. It makes everybody's life easier. Perfect. Go start your live stream. I'm giving you like 2-3 minutes. The entire community has agreed that is a better way of handling it. So Miss Bailey, we are coming to your live stream. Go and start your live stream right now, whether you have put on your makeup or not. It doesn't matter. I know you may not have put on your makeup. You can go and start your live stream right now. We are coming. We are coming in the next like 2 to 3 minutes. And thanks so much for that blessing. We are getting you to 5K. Guys, she's at 4.9. It's almost there. Like, let us be the reason that somebody breaches that milestone. This is a very easy job. I think we'll have done it in less than 2 minutes. So Miss Bailey, please do that. And I'm going to make sure that I don't read. I don't crash because I cannot afford to crash. Thank you so much, Miss Bailey. I'm your port bring in abundance. So guys, this lady is about to get to 5K. So we are going to like support her to get to 5K. Let me see that I can get her. I think it's easy than me telling you guys, let's go to a house, give us some houses. It's easier when I can, because I've already finished my class. I'm actually just leaving. So I might as well just like raid you guys there and then get her to 5K. She's at 4.99. 4.99. Let me see that I can share on Social Blade. She's at 4.99. So according to Social Blade, she's here. According to Social Blade, she's here. And usually it counts in tens. Hey, Jennifer, welcome, Jennifer. Nice to see you. Andrea, thanks so much for coming in. We are just about to leave the academy. Thanks so much, Andrea. Thanks so much, Jennifer. Mrs. G says, I have receipts on you. Bring them on, Mrs. G. But we're not going to stay long because we want to go and make somebody get to 5K. We have to make sure somebody get to 5K. We have to make sure somebody gets to test 5K today. So I'm very invested in the 5K more than the receipts. But let me see. Mrs. G, what are the receipts? I know she took pictures of me doing yoga. I know that can be the only reason Miss G has receipts on me. She found me doing some very awkward yoga postures, and then that is why. Only 10, guys. Make sure you go. We have to go support her. Stay on the live stream for like about 10 minutes. Let us just affirm her. Let us get her to that 5K milestone. It's not easy to get to 5K. We are going to get her to 5K. It's not easy. So let me see that I can pull up her channel. Let me see. Mrs. G, leave me alone with those receipts. She came to saw me practicing yoga. Now she wants to tell people Wagwan. Only 5 houses to... Jennifer will reach out to you over next month's collaboration. Okay? Jennifer, there were some people who are looking for you here on Sunday. Some people wanted me to raid you on Sunday, Jennifer, but I think you are not live on Sunday when you are finishing the Sunday service. So Jennifer, we are going to bring you to the Sunday service next month. There's some people here. There are some people who are looking for you here. Okay, Miss Bailey is live. Okay. So only 5 houses to 5K for Miss Bailey. We are going to type, let me say that she's live. We are going to type, what do you type? We are going to type, Miss Bailey, I don't see you live yet. Why are you announcing that you're live? I don't see you live and I'm on your live stream. I'm on your channel. She's live. We are getting her to 5K, so, and she's looking very nice. Let's get her to 5K. She started. So let me see that I can set up the raid there. Let's call it 5K raid. 5K raid. Goga. I don't know, guys. I'm out of it. Goga 5K raid. 3 purple hats. Goga 5K raid. Goga. She's live. Okay, perfect. Let's send you guys there. It's easier to get her to 5K when you are all there anyway. So let me see that I can set up the raid right away. Let me set up the raid. Let us go and set up the raid. And guys, if you have not given me a thumbs up, don't go with my thumbs up. Don't go with my thumbs up. We have finished the class. We are going to make somebody's day. We are going to make somebody's day. So allow me to set up the redirect. Please stay there for like a minimum of 10 minutes. I know you guys are very busy, so that it sticks, so that she does not lose. Let me see who is live right now. Miss Bailey official. Guys, I can't see. Jeez, I have my glasses and I need them. I literally cannot see anything. I see nothing. This is how you crash because people did not save. This is one of the long-awaited flights. Goga 5K. Thanks so much, Auntie, for that. Yeah. Carolina, welcome, Carolina. Thank you so much for coming in. I'm sorry you are late, but at least we are. Let's get someone. Let's get. Okay, Goga 5K raid. Yes, 3 purple hats. Let's do that. She's live. I've already set up the raid. Let me confirm that I've saved, because there are some people here who have been crashing flights because of like being in a rush. There are some people who have been crashing flights so badly on these YT streets. I'm not even going to mention their names, but I will discuss the receipts on Sunday. I am keeping my receipts on Sunday with my Sunday service guest, Elsie Knight. Yeah, I like I like Red's Room one. Copy paste that one by Red's Room. I like this one more. It's very colorful. Goga, purple hat. Guys, copy paste the one by Red's Room. Copy paste that one. I like that one. It has more character and it will look colorful on that live stream. Copy paste the one by Red's Room. Where you're going to get a crown, I have no idea, but copy paste that one. Copy paste that one by Red's Room. I like that one. Let me copy it as well for my Go. You see the Red's Room has just done that nice command. Cloud Diesel, I will kick you out of this live stream. Who is KFC Airways? Cloud Diesel, who is KFC Airways? KFC Airways is only Miss TikTok. Cloud Diesel, you shall not use KFC and president in the same sentence. Leave me. You like saying KFC Airways. KFC Airways is only owned by one person, Miss TT Mix Vlogs. You can never use the president and KFC in the same sentence. What is that? Like, don't use that KFC. I will kick you out. I will kick you out. All right, guys, I have set it up. Let me confirm that she's there, guys. This flight cannot crash. This flight cannot crash, guys. Some people have already landed there and have not even raided. Some people have landed and have not even like raided yet. No, let me see. Guys, if she... Okay. Why am I not seeing her live? Like, I cannot afford to crash. I cannot afford to crash. I've set up the raid. She's there. Okay, perfect. Yeah. All right, I've set it up. Okay, that said, allow me to stop sharing this. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining the academy. It's been 2 hours. I have to laugh and leave you. We will come back for the receipts. Auntie, leave my yoga receipts alone. I will ignore them for now. Thank you so much, everyone, for your support. To those of you who missed the class, don't hesitate to do the replay, explore the auto dub feature for your purposes. We are on a mission to go and make somebody smile as they hit 5K. Let us go and make them celebrate their 5K. Hang out with her there, enjoy her company, and let her just celebrate that moment. She's looking dazzling. She's looking amazing. She was dressed for this moment. So the hashtag is what Renzum just typed on the chat. Goga 5K raid. I like the crown. I like everything there. I have pinned Renzum comment in there. That is the winning hashtag. Make it colorful. Connect to her channel. Let us get her to that particular milestone. I will see you on Sunday with Elsie Knight. Will be joining me as a co-host on Sunday. Take care of yourselves and God bless. Enjoy your flight. Let me put this up. Then we can go. I am not hesitating, guys. I'm just trying to look for things and I can't see. I'm squinting here because the light is too close to me. I can't see things. I'm seeing nothing on the screen. It's too bright. Stream is about to end. Let's go. Where is the jet? All right, guys, enjoy your flight over to Miss Bailey official. Where is my jet? Okay, here it is. Bye, guys.